right, we are back with The Hook. I'm your host, Keith Butler, with my co-host, Jeffrey Lowe, and our main man, our sports analyst, Leland Stein.
Big Daddy Lowe.
Whatever, man. We're back with you in the six-hole studio. Out at the golf course. It's another beautiful day. You know, there's a few golfers out there, and the sun is bright, the sun is nice. And
it's partly cloudy. You'll never be a weatherman.
Say what?
It's partly cloudy, and you'll never sun. I don't see any sun.
It's bright outside,
It's
man.
behind the clouds. So, okay, all right.
So what? You think
cloudy.
the sun is out? Isn't out there?
It's partly cloudy. It's out there. I know.
Well, clouds are always out there, Jim.
No, sun. I hear you. Okay.
Leland.
Not all the time.
Damn, man. Whatever. Anyway, y'all, we'd like to welcome you all back to our little podcast, The Hook. We talked a little bit politics last time around, a little Medicare and all that, but we're going to talk about what, guys, the Olympics. Yeah, that's going to be in Paris this year, and they're about, what, a week out, you said?
Yeah.
Less than that.
No, okay.
Hey, they kick off this week.
Looking pretty exciting. You guys were telling me off air, before we opened up.
Can I say one thing before
sure, you got a
we get to the
microphone.
Olympics?
Go ahead, say it.
I'm going to say this. All right, here you go, guys.
Uh-oh.
Today is somebody's birthday. They're 323 years old. Who is that person?
A dead mofo.
What is that person?
A dead motherfucker.
Dead mofo. That's who that person is. No,
Is that the joke? Is that it?
I'm sorry, man.
So whose birthday is it, Jeff? Postulate.
Who was that?
323
Who was postulate?
years today. It was born.
Postulate.
This
Who was that?
this thing I'm talking about
Thing. Hold it. This
Come on,
thing
y'all.
I'm talking about.
today.
Thing.
A
Today.
thing? It's not a person.
No,
It's not a person.
It can't be a
Oh, okay.
person. You call it a
It can't be a
thing.
person.
Yeah, a thing.
He already said he's a dead mofo.
A thing. A thing.
He's right.
It's a thing.
Give me a hint, man.
Okay,
Give me a hint. What's it related to?
It's a place.
A place.
A place.
Detroit.
Detroit?
It's Detroit's birthday today.
No kid.
I swear it's 320.
I heard that the other day.
323
You're right.
years old.
Happy birthday,
You heard that
Detroit.
the other day you didn't remember?
Hello, Detroit.
Oh, I used to love that song.
I still do.
Sing it, Mom.
You
Sing it.
won my heart.
Yeah,
Come on now.
Sammy D.
Your Renaissance and waterfronts
Keith,
give you a flair of your own.
You got it, man.
Irresistible you.
Hey,
Hug and kiss.
Who made that
you.
song?
Sammy Davis,
Sammy
baby.
Davis,
About
man.
Detroit?
You're alive.
How come I don't know that?
With
Okay, y'all, we gotta
so
stop
much
him now.
feeling.
Hello,
Hey,
Detroit.
And I
Veins is
will
popping out his head, everybody.
always- Okay, I'm sorry, yeah.
Care
Yeah,
for you.
my man Mason used to play that in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Every morning he used to play that. I used to love it.
It's sweet.
Oh, yeah. And the crazy thing is all kind of people have covered that song. All kind of white people, Italians. That is the best city song ever made. Better than
I
Chicago
gotta go
song.
listen to it now.
You
I can't wait. I was
man.
in California too long. When they
Oh
was
my God,
doing
we're
that.
gonna
I
pull that
missed
up before the show is over.
Okay,
Matter of fact,
let's not-
let's bump
Put
that.
the Olympics
Put that on
real
the
quick.
bumper.
Now,
Put that on the bumper,
let's
man.
go on
Some
back to the
people
Olympics.
don't even care. They're oblivious, especially people trying to do whatever the heck they're doing every day. But in my experience as a sports person, what the Olympics showed me, it renewed my faith in humanity every time I was blessed to go to one.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
Really?
when
Have
get
you
on
been to any
buses-
of them out of the country?
Huh?
You been to any Olympics out of the country?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what most of them are out of the damn country.
Yeah.
My bad. ESPN Liz Butler strikes again.
You said it.
Before you
confirmed
could. Before you could.
The first Olympics I covered was '96. That was in Atlanta. Then we went 2000 was in Sydney, and we stayed there a month each time. Then the next one was in Beijing, and the last one we did, the cameraman for the Black Press, was London. That was the same boats. Oh man! But see, getting on buses, seeing people from Greece and Poland and Jamaica and Africa, on the bus, and everybody's singing and communicating. Almost everybody can speak English.
Yeah.
Except for us. We the only people who
I
can't speak
know.
another language.
We're the only non-multilingual.
When they don't want you to hear, everybody
country.
go talk what they want to do. Yeah, but that made you feel some kind of way. I'm like, why didn't we put a premium on language in America, like young. Everybody should take it.
Yeah.
Elementary school all the way through.
They are now.
Well, not everybody. It's not part of the curriculum. Only specialty schools do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was
It's not
part of
part-
the
no,
curriculum. I
no.
thought you had to take it.
But you said it made you feel a kind of way. What do you mean?
Well, because when you're sitting around and everybody else is able to get into their thing, and you just sitting there, but they
Right.
all can speak your language.
They can all speak your language.
Yeah.
And then they start speaking their language.
Right.
And they start laughing.
Exactly.
It's kind of like when you go to the gas station here, right?
Right.
On by the Caldine.
They're like, who's the little boy in the white guy? Hey, honey, he's not white.
But it's
There's
got
a comedian over here.
it's got to be deeper than that, though. You know, I mean, when you said it makes you feel
Right.
a kind of way, Stein,
Right.
it puts me in the mind of if we can do this for what is it? The Olympics were about a month long or
Yeah,
something.
right. Just
Why
one,
can't we
3
do
weeks.
that? Period.
Right,
If we can get
No, I do
all
agree
these
with
different people from around the world
right.
to settle on one spot
For a sporting event.
for a sport. I mean, now granted, that's fun and games, and it
Right.
lifts up the country spirit and all that,
Right.
and
The world spirit.
the world
It
spirit,
does. It really
and,
does.
and it's
Yeah.
only for
It
a
does.
month,
It's
and
only
then you
for-
have to go back home to
Gotta
reality.
Go back home to reality.
But why can't we carry that kind of stuff from the Olympics, that kind of energy, that kind of positivity?
Yeah.
Why can't we bring it back?
Because we have to create another Olympic, not based on athletics, to keep that kind of momentum going.
What do you mean?
Well, it don't have to be a athletic Olympic. It could be an educational type of Olympic
They
where we
do
can.
have that kind of, I mean, they got those Olympic games for education, but it ain't.
But I'm just saying something
They
that's
ain't gonna rival
worldwide
no
that'll
sport.
bring the
You ain't
whole
gonna sit-
world together
You
like
ain't
that.
watching somebody read a book. You just ain't gonna
I ain't
happen.
saying I'm not saying that.
It's
I said we'd have to
entertainment.
create another type of Olympic.
Or
That's all.
or
But
something that's got the
entertainment.
same. I'm just thinking it doesn't have to be another Olympic, but something that has the
Same
kind of-
impact. Same
yeah,
kind of impact.
that
Right.
the Olympics have. My thing is we, in the last podcast episode, we talked a little bit about, racism trickling down through the generations, and it's taught. Why can't that be taught?
Right, no.
Why can't that kind of Olympic feel and emotion be taught and transferred to our children, to our countries, and so forth like that? Why is it that everything has to be so divisive throughout the world?
Yeah. Well, the European culture, man, they the ones had all these world wars now.
Well, we participate in them.
Well, but it's the European culture. It's Europe
Yeah.
that started the world wars
Yeah.
now. 2 of them, not one. So, and then before that, if you study European history, oh my God, I guess they had little wars, skirmishes everywhere, but they was something else.
Oh yeah.
They on another level when it comes to wars, man. These guys they can create a war out of nowhere.
Hey, Hammock, what are we going to do today? Let's go kill some country. Let's go. Maybe it's not that bad, but I mean,
No, it is that bad.
But anyway, enough of that
But
clown.
I think some of the Olympic spirit does trickle down because it's the only sporting event in the world, any event, where every country is represented.
Yeah,
And so the heroes, they become heroes when they go home.
and around the world.
Around the world,
Yeah.
heroes.
Or they go back out into the war zone after it's all done. Also,
You talking about that guy in World War II when Hitler sent him back out?
Smelling.
They put him on the front line for losing to Jesse Owens.
right?
They became friends. I forget his name.
Oh
And
man,
Hitler
Lot,
just was not
Lot,
happy about
Lot.
that.
no, he
He
wasn't
wasn't
happy
happy.
about that.
And
He
the
wasn't happy.
brother white guy.
But he
ended up
did
dying.
Smelling okay, though.
Yeah, hey.
Smelling didn't get.
You lost.
Well, he
that.
got knocked out by
the
Joe.
second
Lewis
time.
knocked his
Worse
ass
than
out.
what happened to him.
Well, that was the second time.
And plus,
Yeah,
and plus Joe Lewis went to Germany to do it.
No, he didn't. He fought Madison
Yeah,
Square
it'd
Garden.
be the second time. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what's special about the Olympics, What makes it such a wonderful event outside of all the world coming together? What do you like best about it?
In the spirit of peace and celebration of effort throughout the world, through individuals achieving something that puts them at a level where they can be at the top, even if they don't win. I think that's another thing. You see people do a PR at the Olympics, make the finals in the event. I mean, come on, man. To them, they're the 10th best runner in the whole world, or sculler, or volleyballer. But see, they have like the Olympic Village, and all the athletes from all over the world. that spirit follows them the rest of their life.
Yeah.
It does, and they take it out into the world, into their communities. Unfortunately, it just can't touch everybody because everybody don't have communication.
Everybody doesn't have that experience.
Yeah, even communication devices to see it.
I also think that when we get together for Olympic events and Olympic sports, that it tells it tells the world that it's not too much difference between any of us.
Yeah,
it does.
Great
point.
And that's a good point.
That's what I should have said.
It's not a whole lot of difference.
You thought about it.
Yeah, you thought.
Don't try to take Lowe's credit for finally coming up with something. For finally coming up with a good point.
Thank you, Mr. Buck.
You're welcome, Mr. Buck.
That's the Olympic spirit, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, the thing I would hate to be an athlete in the Olympics. Not that I ever would or ever have, but you practice 4 years, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
For 90 freaking seconds.
Yeah, you do, man.
And your ass come in last place.
No, if you last place at the Olympics, then you obviously ain't the last place. You're the best person in the world.
From your country.
10. Not just your country.
The 10th best.
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
But 210 countries competing. And each country gets 3 people in the event. So you add those numbers up, and I don't get hung up too much on
plus you
win
get
and
3
lose
square meals a day, free and room and board.
You can get that in jail, Jeff. Yeah. But I mean,
here's
you
one
look
of
at
my
it differently, though.
Greatest Olympic memories. I got to share this one.
The Olympic moment.
We were in London at the game at the stadium.
Yeah, Stein is a world traveler.
Usain Bolt was getting ready to run the 100.
On budget.
The 100 finals. Really, seriously, this is true. Usain Bolt ran the 100 finals in 2012.
Mr. Lightning.
And so we sit in the press tribune, it's down there, and it's close to the finish line, all that. And one row behind us, or 2 rows, the whole dream team shows up. All of them. Kobe was on that dream team. Him and Durant, and all the guys came to see Usain. They all was there. And they was right behind me because, some of them I knew, the guys. And I'm like, oh, man, hey, what's up, fellas? What y'all doing? They said, man, we here to see Bolt. We here to see Usain. And they was freaking out. And he put on the show, too, man. He set the record and won his, third? Was that third? 100?
Was that the one where he crossed the sideline looking into the audience?
Well, he's always doing that. He's lightning bolt on your
Well, athletes are fans too. Fans of sports and of different athletes in different sports.
Yeah,
they're fans
that.
also.
You gotta respect that.
Yeah, greatness. Respects greatness.
Yeah,
and that's what they were there to see, and it was on display that day because you were at one of the top sporting events in the world.
Yeah. What's your favorite event at the Olympics?
My favorite event is the 100-yard dash.
No, that's it. That's
Well,
it.
Everybody
was there for that.
Hey, the fastest man in the world. The fastest man in the world. When you're the fastest man in the world, you're just the fastest man in the world. I became the fastest man in the world because I used to run from police. I don't care how you did it. You started young.
Champion.
Yeah.
Being the fastest man in the world.
Ain't
but one.
Ain't but one.
Ain't no others. Once you cross that bad boy, you go down to history.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's only like you said, 9 seconds.
Yeah.
But wow,
yeah, whatever it is,
it'd be further the tension.
And you train all your life.
Cut that gun on.
You train all your life for those 9 seconds. For those 9 seconds, you train all your life for it.
Yeah, you train all your life. And he's right though about it's only once every 4 years, and it's the most tragic thing for athletes because there's been a number of them that have trained and they get to the trials or something
and pull a hamstring.
Pull a little muscle.
Or don't make the cut.
Yeah, and they know they was good enough, but the little tweaks in the body won't let them do it. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, America is the only country that doesn't automatically send their best athlete. They make them go to the trial because the Olympic trials is money making.
Hold that thought, Stein. We're going to be right back here in a few minutes.
I grew up in Detroit. She's my home. Some people left when things got tough, but not me. I knew she'd make it back. Like Detroit, I'm strong, resilient, hardworking, and loyal. Detroit has been true to me. I will be true to Detroit.
To get your True Detroiter gear, go to true-detroiter.creator-spring.com. Get yours today.
Make any occasion a celebration to remember with Yard Card Memories. Birthdays, graduations, homegoings, anniversaries, and more. Yard Card Memories is a creative and artistic greeting and messaging company with a focus on making memories for any occasion with the installation of yard card rentals that we create and display on your yard. Make your occasion a celebration to remember with Yard Card Memories. To book your Yard Card Memories rental, call 313-246-2927. That's 313-246-2927. Make sure you book early. We recommend 2 weeks in advance.
Got a sweet tooth and looking for something sweet to eat? Try a taste of Summer Snacks and Sweets. They have a great assortment of delicious treats that you and your family will love. Zucchini bread, pound cake, chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter cookies, oatmeal raisin cookies, and sweet potato pie, just to name a few. To place an order, call 313-207-3440. That's 313-207-3440. Orders should be made a week in advance.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Stein, put your headsets on. You're in there talking, you got your headsets on. All right, welcome back to the Hook. And Stein, I got a little something for you.
All righty.
We had something you said you didn't hear, but we were talking about it earlier. I'm going to give you a few seconds of it, because otherwise, it'd be copyright infringements. Oh, that ain't it.
I don't think that's it. Keith.
Hold on. Let me. That wasn't it. That's my favorite.
This is The Hook, powered by True Detroiter.
Okay, here we go.
You're a fighter.
You're a lover. You're strong and you recover.
Name that tune.
From whatever gets you down. And there's so many, many reasons.
Yes. Hello, Detroit.
That's it right there?
Yeah. This is the opening to it.
Sammy can sing, boy.
Oh, Sammy was a bad boy.
Yes.
Hope we don't get sued for copyright.
No, that's a Detroit song. I don't think so.
Hello, Detroit. You won my heart.
You won my heart. Oh, I can sing now.
When we got Stevie, we don't need the leader. And that's not even Stevie. That's Sammy.
That's Sammy Davis Jr. That song was written by you know who?
No.
Barry Gordy.
Did he really?
Yeah, Gordy wrote that.
That's incredible.
And got Sammy to sing it. You know you got some pull when you can get Sammy to sing. And you know whose administration it was under?
Bush.
Shut up. I'm talking about the city's administration.
Coleman Young.
Coleman Alexander Young. Best mayor in the city of Detroit. My guy.
Ever.
My guy. I love me some Coleman Young.
else.
But let's get back to the Olympics, y'all.
All right, question. What is your favorite or memorable Olympic moment for you
For me,
throughout history?
I don't
Remember,
know.
he don't have ESPN.
There was a time when the Olympics came on regular TV. So shut up.
Oh, well, that was a long time ago.
But no, but we, we
regular
used to
TV.
regular channels 2, 4, and 7.
I know. I see you had an
Had
antenna
Howard
on
Cosell was
the
still
roof.
calling Ali fight.
You had an antenna on the roof back then. Free TV.
A couple of I guess I've got a couple. I don't have
You got a couple.
a favorite event. A moment, but
Well, spit it out.
I think maybe
You don't
the
know.
moment
Come
that I
on. You don't-
remember most was when Ali lit the torch,
That's right, in Atlanta.
which I think was rough,
Atlanta, Georgia.
and I had mixed
remember
feelings
that.
about that. I
It
was
was
glad
rough.
they let him do it,
Yeah.
But it kind of pulled at your heart to
Yes,
see
it did.
that guy who you followed.
Yes.
Knew him as the greatest
great.
boxer
greatest.
Yes.
ever. Shaking
Not just the greatest boxer ever,
yeah.
the greatest
Yeah.
Olympic athlete ever.
Well,
The
I don't
greatest.
know about that.
No,
I don't know about the greatest
Come on.
Olympic
No,
athlete.
he wasn't.
Because there's so
It's
many
close,
great
yeah.
Olympic athletes.
No,
I mean,
they
just
gotta
like
do
you
a
said,
direction-
Usain Bolt.
Duration, yeah.
And your girl
Hands down.
He was the
Richardson.
greatest.
Carl Lewis.
Carl Lewis.
I didn't
yeah.
say who. I said
and,
he was
and who's
the
this,
greatest.
this new young boy who's a bolt of lightning?
Oh, Noah.
Noah's a mofo.
Well,
You
man,
know.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
But-
the Olympics. Some
but,
people
yeah.
do PRs and just like Billy Mills did. He ran his personal best and won a gold medal.
Yeah,
Should have finished 12th, but he won it.
yeah.
You just never know. What's going to really happen out there. With these athletes, because it's the intensity, the adrenaline, and you find people do some miraculous things that they ordinarily wouldn't do.
Yeah, and another favorite event.
But that
I
Ali,
wasn't even
I'd add
around.
to that Ali.
Hold on.
Okay,
I wasn't
I'm
even
sorry.
around when this happened, but
Uh-huh.
I've seen the footage of it. Your main man Owens.
Oh,
Jesse
yeah.
I love watching,
Yeah.
the footage of him racing. It was just like straight up and just
Yeah,
And again,
cutting through the wind, man.
Yeah.
and then they showed the box, and Hitler was
Oh.
just
Hitler wasn't even there.
right.
No, the second time around, Hitler was gone.
Right.
Like,
I don't
we're
want to
not
see
gonna have
it.
that.
I don't want to
But
see
When he won
it.
the 100, he was there for the 100.
Yeah, but there's so many
And
great moments.
the
The three brothers with the fist in the air.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Come on. I was
Iconic.
waiting for y'all to get there.
Iconic.
I was-
Mexico City, right?
I believe
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
It was a
What's their
shame.
names, Jeff?
Oh man, come on, man.
Don't ask me. I
See,
don't
that's what's
remember.
wrong
I forgot
with
their name.
African American population.
Yeah, we know
we
everybody
don't have
white.
no
They-
history.
they're-
We know everybody white, but
I
we
know
don't know
they
anybody
live in
black.
California. What's his name? Oh man, he was
Carlos and Tommy Smith.
Tommy Smith, right?
Who's the other
And
one?
John Carlos.
John Carlos.
See, that's why you here. That's why you're the sports and that analyst.
That's why you're an Olympic analyst.
But yeah, I mean, it's
Hey.
a great event, man. My
That-
old
that
supervisor
changed
and
the
I,
world, man.
my old
Good guy.
supervisor used to like bet stakes and stuff on. We pick soccer teams.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a big soccer fan, but when the Olympics come on, I'll watch soccer.
Yeah.
Because that's such a grueling event.
Oh, it's grueling now.
You know,
Olympic
but-
soccer ain't no joke, boy.
Yeah, we bet stakes, man. Instead of money.
Soccer is grueling to you?
Have you ever played soccer? Jeff, you can barely walk. I didn't play soccer.
I did play soccer.
Did you? You didn't think it was grueling?
In middle school?
Oh, on a high level, huh? That ain't.
I know.
The high level. That's my word.
Yeah, I know. I threw it out there because of you.
You're making me laugh.
But no, man. I mean, soccer. I mean, you running for what? An hour and a half?
Nonstop.
Yeah. You don't think that's grueling? You getting kicked, getting knocked down. That's a lot of. I mean, it's fun to
You
watch
gotta be
in
in
the Olympics.
shape, I tell you that much.
Oh, yeah.
It's not boxing.
In boxing,
No,
I
it
love
ain't
boxing.
boxing. It ain't
I
the
love boxing thing. And I love the relays. I love the 400. I love the 4-man.
Yeah, the
relay.
400 relays are awesome.
It's
I love the
great.
hurdles.
I love that.
Ooh, the
You
Olympic
like the hurdles?
Yeah.
I'm not a big hurdle fan.
Ooh, wait.
I'm not a big hurdle fan. But
We've had some great hurdlers in American history.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't win that gold, though. Because it's just always something wrong. It's crazy. It's hard winning that gold medal.
Well, it's hard running and then jumping at that speed.
Well,
and,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
keeping your feet from getting caught up on those damn hurdles.
And it's a little mistake.
Yeah.
It's going to knock you off because you can't make no mistakes across them 110
Yeah.
hurdles.
Yeah.
That 110, them cats running 9, 10, 1, 10, 400.
I know it, man.
You know?
I like swimming.
Oh, yeah, swimming is awesome,
And,
too.
of course, nobody missed it, but your girl Biles.
Oh,
Your girl Biles. The gymnastics. I love me some Biles.
she's on another planet.
She's one of the greatest too.
She's
but
one of the
that-
greatest athletes.
But
Yeah.
you think about it,
She
man.
really is.
that
I think
is a-
she's doing a pretty fascinating.
That event is scary as hell.
Yeah,
You think about because you up in the air, spinning, flipping.
know.
Where are you? Your equilibrium, your head.
That's
Where
what I
are
agree
you,
with
man?
Remember, she got the zips in
Right.
Tokyo.
And she was
She
good.
kind of lost where she was.
in the middle of the air. You spinning,
In
flipping.
but she did it in the middle of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And she was the first great athlete to bring attention to mental health.
Yeah.
because she was like, man, my head ain't right, I ain't feeling right about this. I got to step away from this. You know, and they go, oh, ain't nothing wrong with you. You know, everybody else all mad.
Well, that's because, you know, if it had been a little, I'm sorry, if it had been Becky, little blonde-haired, blue-haired Becky. Oh, she's so brave for stepping away and bringing mental health, attention to mental health in the Olympics for Olympic athletes and all that. Oh, yeah, thank God, Becky, you know, Buffanti, you did the right thing.
Oh, he
don't
comes up with the Buffanti.
Don't let little black girl, you know, Simone.
And you can see why. You can see why she got to that point, because Olympics, you mentioned it earlier, they only happen once every 4 years.
Yeah.
So they
but you're training so.
You train to be at your apex at that moment, and they took away a year from the Olympics because of COVID.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen for her, and she had to go back another year and try to be at that same level. It couldn't happen for her.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
There
There were probably a whole lot of gymnasts like, she gone? Thank God. I got a chance.
I got a shot at the goal.
No, probably I got a shot at bronze. They probably won't even get
I can get in the money. I can get in the money round now.
Yeah. She gone. We gonna move up. Everybody moving up.
Everybody step up. Right. Everybody move up around.
You know, I actually got to interview Tommy Smith and Carlos. Living in California had its perks. That was some of them. Being able to, people like that and Wilt and all those guys were running through there a lot, and I just happened to be right there. Go ahead.
So what did they say about the
Tommy was like,
taking
they never wrote it like we presented it. You know, it was hard. You had to get it through the black press. But the thing that they did had a call. It was called the Project for Human Rights. And they had buttons and everything. And the Australian guy that finished second had a button on. Two were with him. He stood with him. And they had beads that stood for the black struggle, and they had a sock and a glove. Everything stood for something that had a meaning. And they thought that it was harmless. You know, actually, what they was getting ready to do.
Representing white America?
Well, they didn't cuss at nobody.
Back then?
They didn't beat nobody up. They didn't even talk about
nobody.
What
did they do to the Black Panthers who were trying to support their neighborhood?
But wait,
they wiped them out. They went in the
terrorist organization. Come on.
Who was feeding the people.
Feeding the people, educating the people. You can't do that kind of stuff and represent white America.
Just think the difference. What would have been the difference without the black gloves? You think it would have took a whole other meaning?
Yeah, it would. The fact that they held their hands up,
it meant for a struggle for
power.
Yeah,
was all it took.
Yeah.
Now, had they stood there with their hands across their chest,
that's probably true.
Wouldn't have been a problem.
Maybe not as bad.
It wouldn't have been a problem. Because, you know, that's the American way. You put your hand across your heart,
right?
You know, and
of course
they do the
this
national
did it
anthem.
to him right here.
This isn't represent. Hey, ask Colin, ask Kaepernick.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
If I was Kaepernick, I said, man, I was
never
just tired.
played another game.
Kaepernick took it.
I said, I was tired, bro.
Hold on. Kaepernick took a knee.
Yeah.
That's all they did. That's it.
During the national
anthem. Nobody.
But guess who else take knees during the?
Everybody.
Everybody
guess
in the army
get
and the
up?
Services. Come on, man.
Guess who get up half the time? People in the crowd.
Yeah,
right.
Half them sitting in the seats on their phone. But because he was an athlete, because they were athletes, they're supposedly representing. You know.
Oh,
you're
but
didn't
they pay him off though too?
Oh, he got paid.
Yeah, he got paid. But that's beside the point.
In the end,
that's a hush.
It is behind.
That's beside the point.
It's a no
you take away
disclosure clause in it. That's why he ain't talking about it. He took the money.
Yeah, I mean, but you take away his livelihood. You take away, you know, millions of dollars that he would have probably gotten.
Well,
you take away what he loved doing.
Might have got 100 from him.
I mean,
because the NFL was like, wait a minute, they lost a couple cases leading up to the end, and they was trying to get stuff thrown out, and it didn't happen. And they were like, forget this. We need to move on. Let's get the hell away from this. Yeah. And they had made mistakes. They colluded. It was pretty freaking evident.
Oh, yeah.
So they was like, let's get this thing over. They came up quickly, man, and paid them $100 million, man. You can't blame him for taking that money.
All right, boys. So who do you expect is going to take gold this Olympics? How many is the U.S. going to get? How many is Brazil going to get? How many is Ethiopia going to get? Oh, he don't know. You know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, hopefully the men's team had a scare, and they talked about that so much on ESPN.
Whatever, Stein.
They almost lost to Sudan.
almost forgot.
LeBron
You
had to
forgot.
hit a basket with like 2 seconds left to win the game.
To who? It was lost.
Sudan in London, yeah.
Yeah,
One of the
but everybody
previous-
on
Sudan?
everybody on
Sudan.
Sudan's team is 6'10",
Oh, I can believe that.
and half of them. Hey, well, it's about 3 or 4.
And
playing in the
Germany
NBA.
almost beat them the next game. They had like a 4-point lead. That was it.
They had
They
NBA
had a
ball
shot.
players too.
Oh yeah, Germany ain't no
The
joke.
rest of the world is
caught up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the world has caught up.
Well,
in
we
basketball.
trained the rest. The
They helped their country, you know.
Yeah.
That's what they
Oh,
were
yeah.
supposed to do. So I guess Noah's got to be quiet when he says, when the NBA says world champions now, huh? Because they
No,
do
no,
play.
was right though.
I felt he was right, too.
He was right.
I felt he was right. I really agree with him
No
on that.
world champion.
Yeah, he said he's the country champion.
Right. Exactly.
You know, the U.S. champion. But yeah, like you said, you ain't playing nobody unless you go to the Olympics.
You go to the Olympics.
Right.
you be
That's
champion.
world champion there.
That's a world champion.
But playing
No
in the
doubt about
league, no. I agree with him on that one.
No, he was on point.
I said that
But
too.
you know, it's so to throw adjectives out there. It's propaganda and it sounds good. The NBA and the NFL going for it. You know, world champion.
Well, they don't
NFL
play.
used
They
to
don't
say
play.
that.
They don't
They
play
changed it,
football,
though, when
but
they
they
went
don't
to
play
the Super Bowl.
football in these other countries like they do here.
No, they don't. They don't.
So we can take that as
The
being a world
NFL
champion.
smartly don't do it no more though.
Yeah, but you know, with the expansion, you know, with them taking games overseas, you know,
Right.
they've been talking about
Oh, they,
trying to start expanding the league
they
that
want
way.
to do it.
You know, but man,
But you know why they went overseas, don't you? There's only one
It's an
reason.
audience over there. Hey.
Yeah, and they want
A new audience.
They
They're trying to-
follow everything the NBA does. The NBA had to learn how to market itself and do merchandising long before the
but NFL is king.
Well, it's king. But I'm making a point here.
Oh, okay.
They followed the NBA's lead because the NBA was having trouble finding itself because you tall black men making money, white folk wasn't following it the same way they was following
Right,
football
right.
and baseball for years and years up until Bird and Magic them came along, kind of helped and found a new level after they got there. But prior to that, they couldn't do it. So they started like the All-Star games made it a weekend. And they did like the shootout, the 3-point contest, and they started adding things. Just had the old guys playing the All-Star game. A couple of them got hurt. They had to stop that one. So now they got the young guys playing, like the first and second year guys play. A great game. The rookies and the first and second year players play on the day before the All-Star game.
Oh, hold on, Stan. Mm-hmm. There's some sisters out there on the court.
There's always some sisters. But yeah, but I'll just make this quick.
Them skirts are kind of short too. Go ahead, man.
No, so the NBA, the cheerleaders, like Bus started, the whole making it an entertainment spectacle at the games.
Right.
The All-Star weekend, they started with convention centers and created the fan experience. They were the first ones to do that. Now the NFL does it at the Super Bowl. It's called the NFL experience.
Right.
And they set it up. All the players got to come in. You know, everybody contract to come through. And, you know, it's a lot of kids running, get the field set up there, and they run it. But the NBA had to be the ones to do it, market it. And once they got hooked up with the Olympics and became world international, their sales, merchandise sales went over the NBA and the NFL. Their clothing sales,
Yeah.
jerseys and hats. So I sell it all over the world. And the NBA merchandising exploded. And they got made money like they never made in their lifetime because of the Olympics, going international. And then they had a lot of people training, like you said, coaches going over there doing clinics.
Well,
Like
but they-
HBCU guy, John McLendon, was the first one to start doing that.
They also created leagues over there too. Well,
Yeah,
you didn't. I mean,
they do.
hey,
They got
just
their own
European
leagues.
leagues
They got
and
the European
professional
leagues.
leagues. You know.
A lot of brothers play over there.
Oh yeah,
They
and
got
make good
restrictions on
money.
One or two on the team.
Now,
It
is
should
the
be.
G League over there or is it
It's
It's
here.
here.
Okay,
It's here.
yeah.
It's here.
So do you think football's gonna ever be?
Yeah, yeah, ESPN, man. Yeah.
No, football can't do it. They just want the money. They can't do it because the game is too difficult. You need big fields, helmets, uniform. You got to start playing in middle school.
The cost is too much.
No, I'm talking about you think football ever go Olympic?
No.
No.
It's too much.
Well, I take that back. Maybe in a flag capacity.
Yeah, and something like that maybe.
It could.
But I mean, you know, when you watch the teams, the NFL teams going overseas, I mean, people they sell out the damn stadium.
Well, it's for the money. That's why the NFL play there.
But do you think the interest is strong enough there that
To hold a franchise?
that,
Probably.
you know, people would
And that depends, though.
I mean, they play rugby and shit.
Right.
That's a hell of a
You know,
that's a hard
when you
game,
think
bro.
of the travel, that two teams have to travel. The whole organization's
No, I'm not talking about setting up a whole league over them. I'm just saying I guess if they set up
One
a European
team. Put a
league.
team in London.
But
But
no,
they
I
tried
mean-
that already.
but if
They've
you-
done the European leagues. They've done it.
They've done
it.
European football leagues?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
NFL
I
trying
don't
to
know
help.
ESPN.
NFL Europe. NFL Europe.
Yeah, they did.
But it wasn't
didn't
the
last, though.
NFL. though.
Right.
It wasn't. I mean, you had players that were, second or first year players playing in the league. You didn't have the stars playing in those leagues. You know. So
Well, no, everybody's going to play
It was
in
a
the
different-
NFL if they can make it.
right,
Yeah, it's like the minor leagues for them.
right.
Well, not everybody in the NFL making $1 million. You
No.
got to get past that rookie
No,
contract.
yeah, football's tough.
Yeah, you know.
Football, tough sport.
That's
Done the
a real
contracts
job.
guaranteed.
That's a real job. Football's a real
Oh,
job.
yeah, you got to hurt, man. It's
done.
like working in the coal mines,
Man.
man.
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, it's bad. You get broken up. You see these guys after their careers
Oh,
over?
yeah.
Okay, walk,
You can't even
man.
work a normal job after
Yeah.
that.
You know, the CAT scans, the whole thing, man. Football's serious. Grown men running into each other full speed.
Yeah.
It's
Full
like
size
running into
grown
a
men.
brick wall.
It's like 300-pound grown men. This thing,
Running into
refrigerator,
you?
the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and you got to hit this
Man,
guy.
I'd run
everywhere.
right around his ass. He couldn't tackle me.
Wait a minute.
He wouldn't be able to
Wait a
tackle
minute.
me.
Am I?
I love the big guy. I just love the 300 pounders. Give him a little juke. Let me fall all on the ground. Don't let me
I
out
don't
of
know.
space.
I don't know, because Sue was a pretty big boy.
Oh, seriously, but they still limited
You know.
out in space with quick guys.
Oh, well, yeah, we know that.
yeah, that's just the
You
way
know.
it is.
Yeah, but
Of course. Look,
Yeah, that's why they got them defensive backs out there to run them fools down.
I think I would have smashed Stein though. He's just.
oh, you the
no.
pancake Stein?
Oh yeah.
No.
If you'd have
Been
caught
trying to get
Stein
him out.
and lifted him and just
Boom.
pounded him.
It never happened.
Boom.
Ever. All
Boom.
the years.
Yeah. Like where's
Well,
Stein?
back in your youth, huh?
Yeah. Caught Stein and spit him out. Like, boom.
You never caught me. You couldn't lay a hand.
Well, we can go out in the backyard and see right
Well,
now.
now I
right
could.
now.
What we know right now, Jeff.
Right now,
You have to take your
but I
cane
have
out.
a way of doing it. Though.
Tripping with your
Do a
cane.
spear.
That'd be smart. Don't shoot with the cane. It'll work. You got to use
anyway,
all your tools.
look,
man.
look.
Damn right.
How many think how many goals you think the U.S. gonna get?
Well, they generally compete tremendously with
And what-
Russia and
And in
all
what
them.
what field?
And winning all-
What events?
Well, they're going to compete in all of it.
Basketball.
I mean, but which ones do you think they're
Basketball,
gonna
we
go
know
with?
they're gonna get gold.
I don't know. Science said they almost lost.
Well,
so-
Canada it would probably be the
They
biggest
gotta
threat.
help.
They
No,
got
the hell you talking about? The Croatian teams,
Croatia, right?
Lucas teams,
Yeah,
all them
Luka.
teams, and some of them freaking South American teams too.
Yeah, all of them got NBA ball.
Yeah, they
players
do.
on.
All of them. Now,
Yeah.
there ain't no doubt about that. Everybody.
So it's not
France
a
got about
cake and a
60.
walk anymore.
No,
A cake,
not-
a walk in the park.
no,
No,
not-
In a walk. No, it's not. It's no longer a walk in the park.
no. It's all the games have been tough that
Yeah,
I've
no.
seen in recent years.
Even these exhibition games have been tough.
Yeah, exhibition.
You see, LeBron had to take it over the other day.
He sure did.
He had to take it over. I'm like, dang, LeBron, it's just an exhibition game.
Brian gets to carry the flag for the U.S. team.
Yeah,
The first basketball player to carry the U.S. flag in front. in
It's
front of
generally
the
what
team.
track. Oh, in front of the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
An introduction ceremony.
Yeah, in the
And
opening
who else?
ceremony.
Who else? Simone Biles? Is he? one?
No, it's just one person.
No. But is somebody else going to be carrying the flag too?
No, in the opening
female.
ceremony, it's just going to be LeBron.
One person carries the flag for each country.
in the opening ceremony.
Opening ceremony.
And that's
I
gonna
thought
be
it was more than one. Well, no,
LB.
I think somebody else going to be there. Too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's one person, okay? That's why it's a big deal.
All right, Mr. Olympian.
I think he's right. ESPN low.
No, I have ESPN.
I know. I said ESPN low. I didn't say ESPN.
It is a low
F.
frequency.
He got ESPN, but he don't watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Here, I'm going to show you
No,
a
okay.
picture of them coming in the stadium.
Okay.
I think it is just one person.
It is.
It's one person that carries the flag.
Yeah, carry the
for your
flag.
country.
Now, when you do the relay, say I beat the Olympics, they go from the preceding country all to that country, and that takes a year. And then when it gets into the host country, the legs, everybody doing leg, all the people doing legs are ex-somebody. You don't have to be ex-somebody, but there's somebody in that country. So everybody gets honored through the Olympic movement as that the flame comes to the stadium. And then it's going to arrive about, right time for the opening ceremonies. They got this thing timed out. And then about 4 people will get it. Somebody bring it to the stadium. They'll take it to here. And somebody will take it to them. Then another person will take it up the stairs.
Yeah, now speaking of the flame, now what's the pathway?
So
what's the path of the flame? Does that thing go across country or something like that?
It does.
It goes across
It
country.
goes across the country, yeah. Until they got to go across the ocean.
Yeah.
Now they fly it. I know. It's
But
a
it
trip, baby.
doesn't stay. They have to put it out. They can't fly. I mean, do they put it
It's
out?
supposed to stay lit. I don't know how the hell it works, man. I don't understand it.
Or maybe they
It
just
never goes out.
turn it down and keep it lit inside of the.
We know with technology nowadays, they don't tell us.
Yeah, you never know.
They can
Probably
do anything,
LED
man.
light.
Right. I just can't see it staying lit on a plane.
Well, at night.
Wait a minute.
But Keith was talking about Ali doing that. I got to get back. We was sitting there at the opening ceremonies, and I was sitting next to a guy from some of the islands. There was a Croatian guy. When Ali got up there, we was looking at each other. Everybody's hitting each other's hands, and people were almost in tears. Now, I had tears, a little water coming out of my eye, seeing what you saw.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I mean, I didn't know he was going to be the guy, and I loved him. I mean, I'm supposed to not feel that way about athletes.
No, man. Everybody
But
loves
the
somebody.
fact of the matter is, I really did. And,
I loved Ali too.
and when he did that flame, and he was able to get it there, and he was shaking, but I hear you on there. I was like, boy, it's bad, But
I mean, you were happy to see it, but
Right.
it was like it's almost
our
like
guy
watching
ain't
your
the
father.
same. Yeah,
Who's
the
gone, who was a strong man,
Right,
and then
right,
you see
right.
him in
The tear right in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
man.
But then again, it also showed the fight.
It did.
The fight in Ali.
Come
He's
on,
been
now
fighting
you're on
all
point,
his
brother.
life.
It showed
And
the
it
fight
showed
in
him the fight in him, but he's gonna light this flame, and he did it.
He lit that baby.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God.
And that's what
He was shaking.
when I saw that,
Arm was shaking.
I was
He
like,
said,
man,
I'm lighting this flame.
This is a great ass moment right here. This is a great moment in Olympic history.
Yeah.
It was a great moment.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I've seen that. I've seen footage of that more than I've seen of any other
Flame
lit
lighting. Yeah, mhm.
lighting.
Oh yes.
They show that a lot.
Oh yeah.
But that was a touchy moment.
He invoked
touchy.
the Olympic spirit that was huge, man. Hey.
Yeah. See, this how I go. Oh, here's Boat
Well,
carrying the
our
Olympic flag.
fans,
My cameraman took that
our
picture.
fans can't see that.
He carried
Right
it
now.
for
That's all right.
and
That's carrying his
Butler
his
can-
country
Yeah.
flag.
Oh,
Butler
one
can
person
barely
gets to
see
do
it
that.
too. I don't need to see it. Our fans don't. You could describe it to him. Go ahead.
He just said it was Usain Bolt carrying the flag for his country.
Yeah, one-
He
one
was just
person.
showing you that one person
were you?
carries the flag.
Where were you?
I was in the stand.
And you shot that with your iPhone.
I didn't shoot it. My cameraman shot. That's his picture.
Oh, okay.
Stein
Yeah,
had
I
camera
didn't
people
shoot.
who traveled with him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Stein was just to write
That's
up
when
what
you
was
were
going
big.
on.
That's
He
it.
was
That's
big
all
time.
I did.
That's right. He's big
Yeah,
time.
he had
No
he had
pictures.
his own staff.
Yeah. I can understand.
When you big time like world traveling Stein over here,
Yes.
you get a staff.
Right. right.
Probably had his own chef and shit.
Yeah, probably did. He didn't in the media.
Probably had
concession.
people
Every
washing his
chance I
back.
could because it was free.
Yeah.
Probably had people
yeah,
washing
you're
his
right
back,
about that.
testing his water to make sure it was just right.
Yeah.
No, we went out to explore a little bit,
Hey.
But that must have been fun being in all those different countries and
Yeah,
stuff.
it really was, especially for a poor guy like me. Grew
Which
up on
one was your
Neverland
favorite
Elmhurst.
one, you think?
Well, they all equal because Australia was just like, I can't even tell. Somebody right here it is. Yeah, so
That's the whole
I
key.
messed up.
Somebody needs
Just
to.
saying it like that. Okay. But
Australia was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then a great memory there is the second Dream Team played there. It was the second one after the first one they won in Barcelona. So that was the team Shaq and all them guys was on that team, the second team. They won the Vince Carter. We was at the game, and right behind us, well, there's always somebody behind us, sitting right up front was Serena and Venus, because they was playing in the Olympics. They was there to see the boys. Vince jumped over dude's head and dunked it.
Yeah.
And Serena, that was right behind us, I mean, they just hitting people on the back, slapping us, hug. I got 3 hugs because Vince.
From the Williams sisters.
Yes, and I had seen him around in California, but I told Vince when he went to the Hall of Fame this year, I remember that over in Arizona. He went in the Hall of Fame. I said, Vince, I got a story for you. You got the Williams girls to give me the longest hugs I ever had in my life.
You know
Thank you.
I just came up with a new segment. Remember how on the Chappelle Show we used to have Charlie Murphy's, what was it, favorite stories or something like that? We have Stein's favorite stories. Yeah, Charlie Murphy would come on and tell stories about Hollywood stories.
Right.
Rick James and Prince and all that.
Well, I don't be telling everybody this stuff. This is very real.
Well, I mean,
We all don't get hugged by the Williams sisters.
Yeah, we all don't get to
and your
talk
little
to
ass, they couldn't even see you and everything until you covered, until they uncovered. Like, wait a minute, where did Stein go? He's covered by the Williams sisters.
Had it was right here.
Right, you had all that. You had all that in your face. You had it all in your face.
And you know, Serena, whore, brother. That girl's a stallion.
You had
And
Olympic.
Venus ain't bad either.
You had Olympic
Venus
glory
is
in your
Yeah, Venus
face.
is gorgeous. She's just she's just behind the scene.
Yeah, she is. A little more understated than
A
Serena.
little more introvert.
Yeah, Serena.
And
she
quiet.
wear some risque stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, when she was younger, she showed some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, she got married,
Listen, man,
and hey, my man invested a whole lot of money in. Her husband.
Well, he was a rich boy anyway.
Yeah,
he founded Reddick.
Yeah.
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 You know, some of the brothers get mad. You know, they married a white boy. I mean, to me, we just got beyond that. You find love where you find it, man. Look how many brothers and sisters got divorced. Look how many brothers done beat the hell out of some sisters.
Well, look how many white women got beat the hell out of white women.
I agree with that. That's my whole point. So that's why I said you just kind of label it to color and race.
This is not a relationship show.
And the comments said by Strictly Stein, they are not approved by this radio program. But no, I agree with you. But the thing is, you know why that is, why there's such a little bit of anger when we cross the color lines. It's historic.
I'd be like, damn.
I've been raped, sex
Exactly.
rape. So that
I
kid,
do
like
agree.
we were talking on the last show, it kind of comes down.
It does.
Your great grandmother was beaten and raped by the white master. So you
You
can't
feel some kind of way
yeah.
when they sneak one out of Holly Berry's,
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. I agree with you. You find love where you find it.
Yeah.
And the more of that, I think, the better, because at some point, it will help us to understand each other
It will. Ain't no doubt
as a
about
better,
it.
as better people, different
Yeah.
people, different races, and so
Yeah,
forth like that.
exactly.
You're not gonna ever feel completely what that other race feels, that other person, but you understand them a little bit better.
You will understand.
But anyway,
When
man,
you say
these-
understand them a little better, because of what might transpire through the relationship.
I mean, you gotta
interracial.
you gotta
children or
learn. You
something.
gotta learn something.
Gotta
from it.
learn
I
something.
mean, you're not gonna marry. You're not gonna see a white woman or a black woman and run up to her right away and say,
So
"Hey,
what's
let's
wrong
get
with
married."
Clarence Thomas'
You're
wife
gonna
then?
run. What's wrong with Clarence Thomas? All right,
She ain't learned nothing.
He
Well, he ain't showed her nothing. It's his fault.
we not.
Leave him alone. Let's leave him alone. My blood pressure
wrong
is
with his
going
wife?
talking about him.
What's wrong with his wife? What's wrong with him?
His wife is like, oh my God, he had a tea party.
But you gotta learn something from somebody.
You do have to
you gotta
learn
spend some time with people, and as you spend time with people, you're gonna learn things about people.
Yes,
You're not
you
just
will.
gonna marry somebody right away. Oh, hey girl, let's get married. Okay, I don't know who you are. You're gonna find out. This is not an arranged marriage kind of thing anymore. Even though some of them still exist.
They used to work though.
Yeah.
See, the work better than dating.
I know. I worked with
Looking at
somebody
my daughter, I was like, she ain't gonna never get it right.
I worked with somebody who was had an arranged marriage, and they've been married, had several kids, and been married a long time. And she said she didn't know him till the day they met.
Really?
I'm like, no kidding. She said,
Arranged marriage.
yeah, in India. They were from India. You know,
They didn't know each other at all.
didn't know.
That's
Didn't know each
almost
other
like
till the day
dating
they met.
online is like that.
And all he said, he's walking down the street.
No,
You,
A lot of
I want to
young
marry
people
you.
said,
your parents told my parents that they're gonna have you marry my sister. You never met my sister.
You know why they do that, don't
And
you?
that's
To arrange marriage, because they don't want women, when they get ready to have babies, they don't want them out there dating. Back in the day, it wasn't no recourse for all that.
Well, I
So
don't know
you
why
get
they do
married
it.
immediately.
I don't know why they do it. I mean, but a lot of those arranged marriages are from birth. You know,
Yeah,
oh, when
that is
when
true.
you have a
When it
boy,
comes to money,
yeah,
man.
your boy will marry my daughter
That
when they
is true.
become of age.
Right.
But you know, you learn people when you marry from a different
Culture.
culture. You know,
Yes,
I
you
mean, you don't learn it all. You're not gonna always agree because hell, we don't agree with our own culture half
No.
the time. So those things happen. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Olympics. And you guys
Me
want to make
too.
any bets, man? You want to gamble? I know you can't because
Why can't I?
you're on a fixed income, Jeff.
Yeah, I got a quarter.
You're on a no income.
I'm on the fix it.
That's what I keep telling
We all
Jeff.
on
You joining us. You on the fix it.
just joined
I
the
used
club.
to tell Jeff all the time. I
You
said,
just
Jeff,
joined the club.
are you gonna bring anything by to eat? I'm on a fixed income, but I said, Jeff, everybody on a fixed income. My income is the same every week. It's fixed, whether you're working or not. Unless you're rich, you're on a fixed income. Because you know,
agree with you
this
there.
week you're getting $5. Next week you're getting $5. The week after
You have to
you're
put
getting
yourself
$5.
on an allowance.
Yeah. So everybody, unless you filthy rich, you on a fixed income, brother.
Ain't no doubt about it.
That's all the money I have for
You
gas.
put that quote on my table, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I
I'm not
swear
putting
to
it.
God.
I need this in my pocket.
I'm gonna throw that.
Hello.
Okay, y'all. Look, let's wrap this up. I think we've talked enough nonsense for the day. We enjoyed you guys being with us. I enjoyed my guys Stein and Jeff Lowe.
That email again for Stein.
Yeah,
Stein,
give that
spit it out.
Stein.
They're going to laugh again. That's why they want me to do it. LELSTEIN, 3, at AOL.com.
America Online.
One of the few guys that has America Online.
I used to have a Hotmail email.
I had a Hotmail. I had a Gmail. I got a .net now, but I never.
When you had an email
never
for so long,
had
why
an
would you change it?
OAL.
Well, I mean, it still works. Why
Yeah, it
why
still
change
works.
it? You know.
It works.
But you know,
But you have
appreciate
to log
guys.
in to dial in, right? Your dial up service, right?
Hey, we about to wrap this show up.
Okay.
Actually, when I first started there, we had to do that. You got to do that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. I appreciate everybody listening in. I hope you all can handle our, craziness. We had a lot of fun. And for my main man, Jeffrey Lowe, my main man, Leland Stein,
Thank God,
we
no more
thank
dial-up.
you all for listening to The Hook.
Powered by True Detroiter.
And you guys have a good time. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the rest of your life. We're going to catch up with you again. And until next time, don't forget to vote.
Please vote.
Kamala Harris, everybody.
Please vote.
Whoever you vote for, just vote. Bye, everybody.